it's like with this new puppy, I don't even have 10 minutes until he starts needing attention or anything. But right now, we're on this destruction tip, as if money grows on trees, or as that dog food comes from everywhere. This freaking one bag of dog food is like $20-something, and it's only gonna last me less than a week. So I'm like, I was talking to my homegirl the other day about this, that in January or February, I was meditating, and I really had to sit there and think about what I wanted out of life and how I want my life to look, or the type of person I want to be. And one thing that I came to conclusion that, you know, the universe sent me a message that if I'm wasteful or unappreciative or not grateful for the things that I have now, that the universe would bless me less. And being grateful for the things that I have, or using all the things that I have, or not being wasteful, will lead me to more abundance. And I really feel like that's true. The conversation came up because we were at a restaurant, and she was like, we had ordered water, and I live in California now, and it's a fucking drought in California, and they had ordered alcohol and shots too, and asked the waiter, like, hey, can we get water? And then the water came, and there was 2 full glasses of water on the table, and my homegirls were like, oh, okay, let's go. And I'm like, just give me a second so I can finish this one. So I drank one of their whole waters at the table, and then I was like, I'm gonna get a to-go cup for the rest of this water, because water isn't abundance. And I feel like if ever I come to a point in my life where things aren't readily available, or my life looks different than it does now, or our planet dies, who knows, like, I feel like I don't want to look back and be like, dang, I wish I would have been more grateful. Dang, I wish I would have used or eaten, or, you know, took advantage of the things that were in front of me at the time, and that they, you know, really be appreciative of the life I have, so that I can get more. And it's been a thing I've been working on. Give me. And now I think I have to teach my puppy, because he, these potty pads aren't cheap, bro. We need to be mindful of how we're using things so that we can continue to get things. And I was at the airport, and when I had got my puppy in Texas last week, and I bought this thing because it's like a smart feeder, like a slow feeder, so that they don't be getting too full and don't eat like too much. And I filled it up, and one of my friends was like, well, do you want to just throw it away? And I'm like, this is plastic, and this was $9 or $10. And I said, you know, I think it's the responsibility of the people who have assets, like they can just spend money however they want, to be the most responsible people in the society and in the community. Because I could easily just go buy another one of those today, right now, and it would waste a lot of it would pollute the earth, it would waste money, and with 3.5 seconds of a little bit of elbow grease and a little bit of effort on myself, it seemed like a better cost benefit analysis to just wash it out and not be wasteful. It's like, I always do, like, how much do you make an hour, and how long would this cost you how long would it take you to do? So if you make $20 an hour, and this would take an hour to do, but it's going to cost you like $5 to pay for something and get it done, then do that, right? So, like, for example, I have these bookcases in my room that are black, and I really didn't want black bookcases. I wanted white bookcases. So my mom had bought these like white wallpaper to put on them. And it was like, in order for me to get that done, it would take me anywhere between 8 and 10 hours, because I'm gonna have to measure it, I'm gonna have to get them perfect, and it might not look like what I want. And the bookcases themselves were $35. So it's like, how much could I make in a full day's work? You know, like an 8-hour work day. And then how much would these cost me to buy like 3 new white ones? So it's like, even small stuff like that, I've been trying to be more mindful of. Don't spend too much money on things that you're, one, not going to be grateful for, and then the things that you can try to save on. Why so destructive? And so with this puppy, I'm like trying to be more mindful as well, because one day we might not have it. One day this planet might not be as bountiful as it is, and I don't want to be one of those people on the bad end of not having cared or been mindful most of the time. We had a really good discussion about mindfulness yesterday, so I love that. You can tell me dad jokes if you want.